Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the National Executive Committee of our esteemed association, I bring greetings from ASI headquarters. I acknowledge here the presence of our esteemed Vice President of ASI, Dr. Abhay Dalvi, who is with us this afternoon. I never forget to count my blessings, and I always believe that gratitude is the best attitude. And I'm here in front of you online virtually, it's because of my parents. And I'd like to invoke the blessings of my dear father, who is sitting here with me in this room, who wants to say hello to you. He has served the association at the apex position precisely 26 years ago, and it's a God-given opportunity for him to follow his footsteps. The crisp one-day scientific program lays emphasis on what you can learn over the weekend that you can apply on the Monday morning. These are all theme-based lectures, and we have already witnessed 3 excellent orations which are well and truly international standard, if I may say so, and if I would like to stress as well. And this has been made possible because of the dynamic Team Telangana, which has been ably led by Dr. Narayana, the chairman, Dr. Ailaya, the chairman-elect, the ever-dynamic Dr. Jagdishwar Gaud, who has completed 100 scientific programs since he has taken over, and of course, very ably supported by dear friends on the National Executive Committee from Telangana, Dr. Sridhar, Dr. Prasad, who is also our National Treasurer, and Dr. Kanakaraju, and to all the Executive Committee members in the Telangana State, both elected and co-opted members, my heartfelt greetings from the headquarters. December 2019 started off with an aspiration to lead the association across a challenging path of creative leadership and accountable governance. This was published in the February 2020 issue of the Indian Journal of Surgery, and I'm told that till today, this is the highest read editorial ever since IJS came into existence. As of today, 2,000 plus views, and I'm very, very grateful and humbled. My presidential term can easily be classified into 3 parts, 3 terms rather, 3 phases: January to March, March to June, and June onwards. So the first and foremost thing, at any given time, we have about 12 to 15,000 trainees in our system. And from day one, the core of Vision 2020 has been focused on trainees, and ASI has been able to introduce 5 skills courses aimed at improving and imparting skills for the trainees. And since the beginning of the year, from January to March, over a 3-month period, we have done close to 25 courses. And this has not just happened just like that. It has taken a lot of, thinking about it, planning it, which took me about 6 months even before I took over as the president. Dr. MBB Prasad, who is featured here in this picture, has taken a lead in organizing the basic laparoscopic skills courses and the basic anastomosis skills courses. For the first time in our country, we have introduced ASI critical care courses in collaboration with the University of Manchester, and we have done 4 such courses between January and March. And then communication skills courses, which is something which is very dear to my heart, which I thought must be part and parcel of a trainee's armamentarium. And we have done about 7 courses, which has been led by Professor Pavanindra Lal, who is a National Executive Committee member and also the current Executive Director of the National Board of Examinations. Well, the second phase began. It's a year like never before, a never before witnessed pandemic that we are all experiencing in our lifetime. Recognizing the new normal, adapting to the change, and implementing Vision 2020 during this pandemic have been life's powerful lessons for me. It started off by being invited to a video interaction with our Honorable Prime Minister and the video went viral soon after, not only in the country, but abroad. And subsequently, the Association of Surgeons of India, with your help, with the help of members, has championed a never before witnessed philanthropic initiative. We have raised more than 1.2 crores towards philanthropy to bring about a reasonable amount of PPEs to our healthcare workers at the front end, in various states. Rather than gifting it or donating it to the government, we have ensured that the state chapter representatives take a lead in delivering this across. And here we see the dynamic Telangana team, led by Dr. Jagdishwar Gaud, presenting the PPEs and also meeting the Honorable Health Minister of Telangana here. And this has been the scenario across the country. And I cannot thank enough all the state chapter executive members who have played a key role in delivering these PPEs across the nation. We have also been able to partner with Amway International India and hand deliver 12,000 sanitizers across 47 COVID recognized government hospitals in 16 cities across the country. And once again, the state chapter executive committee members have played a key role in this. And I'm just swifting through this. And of course, the Indian Journal of Surgery has published an editorial in June on ASI's consensus guidelines on ABCs of what to do and what not to do, which has been contributed mainly by some of our key members, Dr. Somshekhar from Bangalore, who has taken a lead, who is the president of ABSI, along with Dr. Shivram, Dr. Santosh John Abraham, Dr. Abhay Dalvi, Dr. Arvind Kumar, Dr. Dilip Gode, Dr. Shiva Mishra, Dr. Sanjay Jain, Dr. Prasad, and of course, which has been spearheaded by me. I have not left any opportunity to invitations that came my way to feature on national television and influence my views, the association's views, our views strongly and forcefully with regards to what should be done, what should not be done. And on many occasions, I have spoken very vocally, which has probably upset some people, but I was as vocal as I could be, and I have done my very best. The UNICEF India invited me to feature in their Facebook and Twitter campaign, which has been watched by thousands of people, about the basic things that precautions that people need to take during the COVID pandemic. I was invited to write invited columns and editorials in major national newspapers. And the third phase began in June, when we started off with the National Online Skills Enhancement Program. We have done 11 such programs which touch upon the basics, the ABCs of what to do and not to do, mainly aimed at surgical trainees and junior consultants. And in August, we started off the regional refresher courses spearheaded by Dr. Santosh John Abraham and our Vice President, Dr. Abhay Dalvi. There are 6 zones. We have completed the RRCs, which is our flagship annual program, which has really reached out to thousands upon thousands of trainees across the country. And the last week of the RRC is due next week. And finally, this intense, vibrant online academic activity will, I'm sure, transform into ASICON. I'm sure all of you are registered, and those of you who are not registered, I would like you to please register for this virtual Congress. This is not like any other webinar. This is a virtual ASICON in a 3D platform being held in 5 parallel halls. And this is going to be held from the 17th to the 19th of December. And this will be a conference like never before. And I can assure you that you will never regret attending this meeting, and you will remember this for a long time to come. I must say that so far we have had 3,750 people register for this conference. So in conclusion, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Executive Committee of TSASI. It has been my real nostalgic moment to really address you as a president, as a state that has made me what I am today, and a state that has really played a key role in electing me to the apex position with an unprecedented victory margin. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, President, sir, for your presence. And we are blessed to have you in Hyderabad as a President of National ASI.